nothing they're not capable of doing. You get me? So if they don't do them here, they will do them externally. But don't look down on them. They are capable of doing the money they have.
Brothers, let me tell you guys, the problem of Nigeria is religion and tradition. You see, culture. Culture has nothing to do with Nigeria. It's tradition and the religion. That is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Let's give other people space to talk, please. Yeah? Let's give other place. The wise one and
religions and the tradition.
Oh, God. The wise one, my sister died. Please, if you have anything to say to this matter, please can. Yeah, we also have Shitabe also. Please, we have please Shitabe, go ahead, and then from there I'll come to my sister down there. Yeah.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, bro. Oh, good morning.
Yeah, I just joined it. In regards this, like this whole beheading thing of the day rituals or people trying to get rich quick. Let me put it like from my own experience. I won't say I come from a very, very rich home, but we are okay. So I would say it wasn't like early 2000, let's say 2003, 2004, when Yahoo was not really on its prime to everyone. I also got involved. So there was some of my friends that told me, okay, there's this person we can meet, fast track so many things. So we went. So the guy now said, there's this thing like this to say in Yoruba, Asije. With the Asije is going to be done with the heart of a cow. Mm-hmm. So this was about 2004, 2005. Okay, yes, I guess I'm right. So he now said that, okay, he gave me some things. I can remember he gave me a small bottle of palm oil. He gave me 7 traditional sponge. He now told me that every midnight I should just use the oil and rub my body like my whole body. Okay. So each sponge had his own soup. I'm going to do that for 7 good days. When I'm done with that, I'll come for the Asije. Mind you, my father was a medical doctor. I went to one of the best schools we had in Nigeria. I went to King's College. I started driving even before I finished my secondary school. So it's not about maybe the home bringing. It's just like, I don't know the best word I can use to reach her. But anyway, the cut long story short. So I now looked at everything. I said, is this how I want to end my life? Just because I wanted to drive the latest BMW as at that year, the latest 2005 BMW 7 Series. 7 Series, yes. I already had arranged that car was going to be shipped down from US down to Nigeria. So it's not about maybe the parents, they didn't bring up, or just like, who are the people associating with? Because there will be temptation. Just how can the person recall himself back? So I said, if I started with that stuff, what will now be the continual renewal process? So that's I just let everything go. I threw those stuff away and I didn't even bother going to go and meet any Baba again. So these things have been happening way back. This one that just coming through the limelight like this, that's been happening with that. This thing exists. So it's not really about maybe the parents. I know all the people I had in my classmates. Is he the son of Bode Judge, Yinka Judge? Is it the former PD chairman of Lagos State back then during Tinubu administration? Is it the Commissioner of Health? Is it the grandchildren of Aderon Busaya? Is it the grandchildren of Oba Oyikon? Those were my clique then. Back then in King's College. Well, I say my parents did not give me the best, but all the names that I wanted to drive the latest as at then. So that's just my own contribution.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Shita. I mean, you see, this is another dimension of this Hulubalu. If you guys remember, especially Mr. Jerry, when we started this show today, someone was saying, no, that this matter, we shouldn't discuss it. You understand? And I said, well, there might be people that will learn from this. I mean, we can't be shied away from stuff like this. It's for us to learn. Like what Mr. Shita B, just put in now. You see, thank God for his life that he had a turnaround right on time. And Mr. Shita, please, I will kindly beg you, if you have any opportunity like this, please kindly share some of this story to people, for people to know that this thing is not right. We might look at it like this, but I'm sure there might be some people that wanted to do it right now, but when they hear your story, that it's not about family, it's not about how you brought up, it's about you and the clique that you move with, because like what you said, I mean, whatever you need, you have it based on your story now. So we don't see anything that will push you to it, but that thing that I want to belong, I want to drive the latest of this or that, So yeah, please, thanks a lot, sir, for sharing that heartwarming story, with us, and we hope that people will learn from this story. Like, you know what? It's all vanity. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Mr. Shita. We appreciate you, sir. Yeah. Hey, Madu, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. Good evening.
My sister will just dust me since all these days. I don't see your brake light again. Now when we started this platform, you stayed together with us in the beginning. No, we don't want to see your brake light again. If you let me verse, okay, you cannot verse. Help us with this matter, because as per you be the antenna will go touch life for this matter. What be the advice when you want to tell babes, girls, auntie, sister, when we say that they run around guys, you get any advice of any red flag where you go say me they look out for before they will begin to bite their head like that? I don't know. What do you see to this story? I beg, help us.
Yeah. Like yesterday, I saw they were talking about the man, and they said he's a gospel artist.
Yeah.
So I went to YouTube to type his name, and today, making 5 days, he uploaded some song on YouTube, right? I was saying, what could happen that this man is carrying head, something on the back like that? Because it doesn't go together.
No.
Gospel and this. I'm just confused, and I saw the picture now, and I said, let me just listen to the contribution of people and about the women. They said this girl that is with him, they've dated for 1 year now. It's not she's not a wrong girl or something. So I don't know what to say about that one. That is something to watch out. If you stay one year with a man, at least you've known the man a little bit or something. Sure. The man don't have to hold you or something. I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. I want to hear people comment also. That's why I'm here. I just saw the picture. Let me just come and listen.
All right.
Listen.
All right.
I don't really know the whole. Yeah.
All right. Thanks a lot, Auntie Madu. In fact, when police got there to rescue him, because they were about to do jungle justice for him, he wanted to bribe the police with, guess how much? He was offering the police 100 million, saying go give him if he let them go. So I be say, what do you see to Ramo? Though maybe
that guy get 100 million, sir.
Now I want to talk now. Say though if you don't get the 100 million, no, maybe you want just hear this go, or he tell the police. You understand? He will give 100 million. Even Arise things also talk about that yesterday also. So you won't bribe the police because you will hear the police officer, they talk for the audio. You know, say see what you won't give up. So maybe just won't do that one. Maybe he will entice the guy, he will buy the police again. Maybe when he won't go give out the money. Because now, person if you buy person for inside house, carry that pump, carry the top put out from back. The thing they drip oil. Now your kind of man see I'm going to man says, this one look be normal oil. You know? I drive a rich way, people plenty. Now the guy make alarm, and people come, they rush him. So when the police go in house, now when they go check, now they begin to see the rest also John when he done pieces, you know, for a house there. You know? So but to me, probably maybe not being one user, maybe they beg them. As one person talk and say maybe the 1st of January when he go church or 31st, in pastor tell us say this year say he go blow. You know, and when you want to now, they don't tell us say make he bring a person top. Now make a me won't go sell up. You understand? Because for people like us, me they stand now so how person go sit down somewhere go tell you say make you go bring person top come say you go get money. Is that I'm not sure the reason, Sha. You know if you work now, it's just impossible. You know? So now I make a grab and now anyway. So that one you go chop the beans, I guess, because if not with this one when you come out now, so as Auntie Madu talk up, nobody will go the social media go begin look for music. Yeah. Okay, because look Joe and all of these musicians, you know, sessional family and the likes, they do music now, gospel music now, they blow. So why you no one go wait till God go minister to you say you could become minister? Minister chop it. Anyway, thanks a lot, guys. Let me go to the wise one. The wise one, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, Pastor. Good evening, sir.
I said I'm pastor. I'm not pastor.
I don't break your back. Oh yeah, give us. What do you see to this matter? What do you think say will be the solution? And what do you think say it cause harm? Will make people like this when they will go talk in a chopping business and they want to.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, sir.
First of all, one greediness. Second, they want quick money. You know, just in addition to what my brother Jerry talk, I get privileged to stay the same country when in day, which is London here. Me, I be workman too. If you go my page, you will see kitchen, bathroom, toilet, not even on they do, wooden flooring. You know, garden, no one know they do. When I started this job here, I started this job when the pronunciation of COVID-19, when they pronounced COVID-19, not 2020, when it was lockdown. A week to when they pronounced that lockdown, two guys attacked me, they steal my van. What did I do before now? Deliver newspaper. Uncle Jerry will testify because it not be like Nigeria when we say we'll go outside, we'll go do whatever they say, we go back. This one I shocked them for they said in the newspaper. You know, all those things, we'll go deliver them from shop to shop. Before those guys attack me, they come collect my van. As they collect my van, do insurance pay me, but I can't look around. During that period, my wife, it did heavy. Now, what thing I want to do for the rest of my life? I had not to enter this beauty work. I can't jump somebody when be say, he know everything. Go reach electricity in the one. Now I take for long.
Today now, I dey fit sit down. I go draft. I go give you quote. Go take measurement, do everything, I'll get the job. See, the truth of the matter is that give Nigeria 20 years. If Nigeria should continue like this, give Nigeria 20 years, and you're not going to see any workman for Nigeria. Do you know we'll go neighboring country, go to bring people when they come work for us? 20 years. Just give Nigeria 20 years from today. That's the big problem. I tell you something, Christmas Day, I came out and I said, okay. I said, I'm keeping 1 million aside. And that 1 million, I'm going to be giving anybody that come to my live stream 100,000. But that 100,000, they should tell me the job they want to learn. Then I would pay. We would pay for the apprentice. And what was it called? Get the name where they call her, you know. Bro, I swear to God, there's no single
apprenticeship.
Yeah, there was no single youth that came out and said they want to go and learn this skill.
Okay.
That one a long thing now. When you Yahoo.
Okay. European government.
I was shocked. Bro, you didn't work this money for me. I work this money. See, I tell you, man, this money, this morning, yeah, somebody called me and wants to fix his toilet. The old one was having problem, so he needed to buy a new one. Before I carry my motor come out for us, I tell the person, say, now you go buy the toilet, but for me to come fix, I will charge you £150. If you know, please stay your house. The guy paid me for 140. I not carry my motor come out for house. Until I say, okay, come. And I told the guy, I said, if I come and I find out that it's not the only toilet that you want to fix, whatever addition to it, I'm going to charge you. The guy said, okay. And I went there. I did spend up to 30 minutes. This is half an hour. I put my £150, I put that for pocket, I work out a month. Cash. The ease. I can tell you, you see those kind of job. I can do those kind of job like 3 or 4 times in a day. But the problem we just have, people don't keep, when people come, they'll start blaming federal government, blaming this. How just look at them. See, bro, I won't lie to you. What I know now, if I know it 17 years ago, I will not bother myself to travel.
Okay.
There is money in Nigeria. Nigeria is still one of the best countries you can ever. If you know what you are doing, you know how much to sink borehole. I pick up the job in Tottenham here to renovate two bedroom flat. What do I need to do there? Give the person a brand new kitchen, give the person a brand new bathroom, toilet as well, then change the wooden flooring, then do the painting. Do you know how much I charge the person? 14,500. 10,000 pounds for the labor, 10,000 pounds for the material, 4,500 pounds for the labor. I not spend 3 weeks for that place. Done and dusted.
Okay.
I don't move on.
Good cash.
I don't move on.
Hard work for UK.
But that same thing, our people, we find it so you see. Okay, I'll tell you something here. You see, an average somebody in the United Kingdom, would be say, okay, not be everybody get the brain for school, you understand? Once they don't finish their O level, I think they call it was secondary school, right? Once they done with secondary school, they were not able to make it to. Their grade was no good. The next thing on the line is apprenticeship. Oh yeah, what do you want to be? Electrician, you want to be electrician, you want to be a bricklayer, you want to be a plumber, you want to be this. See, at the age of 18, before they cross over to 21, they are boss on their own. Before they reach 30, those ones when they be say yes, say okay, school, they don't do that. Before they reach 30, see, you know with their you know go fit count their house when they don't use their own money, personal money to buy. It's ease. Just get it. And you will never go hungry. Not the old age where at the age of what you call was 42 years now they gonna know these things. Yes, man. Just here. And I'm doing well for myself now. The other day it was somebody from council that called me. And anything that make you to enter the system, council in this country is like a body that government set aside to give people house and to check meet other things.
Local governments now.
Yes, exactly. Like local government. Anything that make you to get into their system, you have like about 40 staff working for you because you're gonna be going to house every single day. The guy who does boiler for me when the customer gives me a job when it comes to boiler, we work together. For that guy to issue you ordinary certificate just to tell you that your boiler is good, that guy will not spend up to 5 minutes in your house. Just to tell you that your boiler is okay, nothing is wrong with it. It's £150. Forget that.
Don't play.
And that guy can do like 4 or 5 in a day.
Okay.
If you don't want to stress himself.
The wise one, waiting will come be the thing where you want to advise this man make it use for that.
See,
because now this matter now I want more to mouth post because now we don't digress. See.
Yes, sir. See, my submission, just around my submission is that not be everything we see for social media, not be all of them we really believe. Because a lot of us, I'll use that word us, we live fake life for social media. It is hard time for the youth to go and learn hand job when we see it will last them for a very long time. This Yahoo and other this when they do, it will never help. Pick up your phone, uncle, call 5 youth for Nigeria today, as they say, what they do, they will tell you say they be artists. If you call them and say, okay, let me hear your song. The song where they will sing. If you dey dream you hear that song for night, you go wake up and begin to pray.
Somebody in the top of comment section say they will suffer if you get the hard work. Get the hard work first.
How would you suffer?
Get the hard work first.
How are you going to suffer when you go a hand job? If you have a hand job in Nigeria and you are suffering, which means it's your attitude. Your attitude is not good.
They look for excuse. All the time they look for excuse.
Or you did not let the job properly.
Okay.
I was shocked. I was shocked 5 days ago when I saw when I saw the guy. And the name would have to go and auntie, you did a good job for you to go and check the guy out. And the name would have to go and check the guy. I don't look at that. I don't know these are rubbish.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Anyway, thanks a lot, the wise one. Thank you. Let me go to Mr. Willie P. Willie P.
All right, thank you very much. I think the last speaker said a lot of things. Even though I agree with some part about handiwork, but I get where it's coming from. So when we talk about handiwork in Nigeria, definitely we cannot compare it to how it is in the UK, how it is in the US, or how it is in Canada. The reason is because it is not as rewarding currently. I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people should not learn. I'm saying that it's not as rewarding as it is in the UK. And there are not as much opportunities for a carpenter in the US or in Canada compared to someone in Nigeria who is learning. So, and personally, people might not agree with this, but I feel like a lot of Nigerian youth are very lazy. We are very lazy. You see currently you see 17-year-olds in Nigeria, 18-year-olds in Nigeria, they've not suffered, but they are already trying to do Yahoo. They've not, see, back when Yahoo was in maybe 15 to 18 years ago, it used to be people that maybe they finished school, they didn't get jobs. Don't get me, I'm also not justifying Yahoo. I feel it's really crazy doing it. But right now, the way the country is, you see people finish secondary school. They don't want to do anything else. They just want to do Yahoo. That's what they want to do. And now there's this thing they think about. They say school is a scam. You see someone in school, your parents are not rich. Your parents don't have money. You are following rich people, rich students to be saying school is a scam. School is still the most, education is still the best pathway to escape poverty. For so many Nigerian students, they say school is a scam. Now, when you say school is a scam, let's assume you graduate with a third class, you can't even get scholarship in the US, where there's loads of scholarship. But now, someone in your class who didn't follow you to say school is a scam and get out with maybe a 2 and a first class and get admission into the US, scholarship for you, you now start blaming the government that there's no job in the country, that you are suffering. That, as in, the way we think in Nigeria is so bad. I think the Nigeria Orientation Agency is doing a very bad job when it comes to shaping the mindset of Nigerians. Not everything is government. People might not agree with it, but personally, I think we Nigerians are as bad as the government we claim are ruining our lives. People just, if I scroll on TikTok now, you see young boys, they're talking about Yahoo updates. These are people that are in their early 20s, late teens, talking about the latest of the. I see comment section. What they do online is Davido versus Whiskey. Nigerians are so lazy. They need to be a total shift in mindset. That's why, and I don't even blame the lady because, right, you don't even know guys that are dangerous. Right, this one is a gospel singer. They look like normal guys. They look like normal people. You cannot tell a girl not to have a boyfriend. You cannot tell someone not to date. You cannot be dating someone and start asking them, are you a criminal? So there needs to be like a total overhaul. I think it's very important. They need to do it for Nigeria. They need to do it for like we maybe advert also. It's very important. You know the youth are losing their mindset. They are losing their mind. It's not even about Tinubu or maybe Peter Obi or anybody. Nobody's coming to save us. We are going to save ourselves. And it starts with having a shift in our mentality.
God bless you.
So you see people will make. I'm thinking like that because I'm someone that I give scholar. I pay people's wife fees. I even pay one of the things that I dedicate my life to do is to pay master's application fee for students that graduate with 2 and in Southwestern University. That's what I dedicate my life to do. And when I see other people come on, you see someone graduate with the third class, and I ask them what happened. And even when you speak to them, you see some people go to school, they can't even speak good English. You want to tell me that it's the government that is causing you not to be able to construct sentences. We just come in here and blame the government. Government is doing this, government is doing that. Let's now think there's some other set of people that are doing Yahoo, that there are people that they've been doing Yahoo since like maybe they were 18. They are now 30. They've not really hit it big. Now their life is useless. Now that same person will blame the government. And the thing is, this Yahoo that these guys do, people that make it big, they are not up to 1%. Because you see one bros in your area eating big, buy GLE, you think you're gonna be like that person. Now all over TikTok, you see people, you see the Nigerian system is so bad right now. You scroll on TikTok, you see Afad, you see pastor, you see Isheshe people, spiritual people, they are selling soaps. Yeah, they're selling soaps for people to eat jackpot in Yahoo. That's how crazy the society is now. No shame. Nobody's even hiding it anymore. The value system has totally gone so bad. That's how crazy it is. You are not telling me the government is not the problem. People just keep coming here and saying the government. See, I keep telling people, every country has systemic issues. There are systemic issues in every single country. Like I always tell people, Canada has its own healthcare system. That is a very big issue. But people, because they know that the healthcare system is bad, people try to adjust. People make sure that I have drugs at home, I have first aid kit at home. That's how people, you adjust to where you are. But they just don't want the government to come to their house to do every single thing for them. Because I'm giving an example. You are someone that your father is not even earning up to 45K a month. You are following them. You are lucky to get into a federal university. You are doing big and saying that school is a scam. Now, is that the person that wants to compete with someone that finishes in Covenant University? When you throughout your 4 years, it's all you to concentrate on getting a very good degree and trying to get scholarships or even doing something. People say you get connection with jobs in Nigeria. Let's be honest with ourselves. As much as people get jobs with connection in Nigeria, there are still some part that are gotten with merit. I told one guy, he finished with a good grade, and then I think it was was it Chevron or NNPC? They were doing opening, and I told him you can apply. Guess what this guy told me? This guy told me that now people when they submit they go employ. I'm like, God. So you see, it don't even take anything. Even though it requires anywhere in the country, I can assure you that getting referral to get a job in Canada is more than in Nigeria.
Yes. Yeah.
In abroad, it's more than in Nigeria. It's everywhere in the world. But because you feel like, if I apply now, and people then submit, I'm just imagine this mindset.
Yeah.
So you are saying you don't want to apply. Because personally, in the past 5 years, I've known 4 people that have helped to get a job into NFP. Not because I know, because I helped them with the applications. Just, come on, apply. But people feel like everybody get jobs in these big companies by connection. No. Every company release space for people to get in with merit as well. But a typical Nigerian youth, I'm not saying almost not every youth, definitely, but a typical Nigerian youth will tell you, it's by connection. And the guy that I just mentioned, I talked to him, I think you need to shut up your mouth. People like you I'm even talking about. Thank you very much, I'm done.
All right, thanks a lot, Mr. Willie P. Thank you, sir. Wow. This matter now, we don't flog up.
They always blaming government. They blame government for everything. Nobody wants to be responsible. To say, I've made a mistake here. How do I correct it? No! Our government will be blame. Government will be blame for their own stupidity. You will see a man don't born 5, 6 children in salary at 50,000 naira. You will still blame government. How? How? You won't blame government for your own stupidity. 50,000 naira don't get 5, 6 children. There are many of them like that in Nigeria. Many, in millions. Millions. They are a burden to the society, burden to the family, and embarrassment to the whole family.
There is no accountability at all.
Okay, please, maybe after this you can drop me down, but I just want to make this point. You see, it's only we that is out of Nigeria, we that in every different countries, we keep on like we don't know the problem. No one is blaming government, and no one are saying that the government is not part of the problem. I have been in a very different country. I was 19. I have been in Asia. At the moment, I'm in South Africa. We are very talented. Nigerians are the country that every citizen that comes from Nigerians, they are all over the world, and they are all working, whether you are a professional in the job or not. But because of how Nigeria was, there are a lot of us that left Nigeria because of a great passion. And there is something I want everyone to understand. It's not even about Nigeria or only Nigerians. That is the system of Swiss. From there, Switzerland, I work without even, like, I don't know about the job, but I got the opportunity to work in Switzerland before I returned to Nigeria. And I went to China. From China, I went to Malaysia. I was like, I rode all over Asia, but I have the opportunity to learn Chinese and start speaking Chinese very well. And that is the talent of Nigerians. I'm not talking about the generations now. Yeah, I can say that the generations now, they are lazy. Why? Because they have been brainwashed and they have seen a game and keep on believing in a fast money. And that is the problem we have for the new generation in Nigeria now. And that is the reason why most of us, we keep on saying that Nigeria's youth, maybe they are lazy, they are this. No, I will not object on that because Nigerians are very, very talented. But the system of Nigerians is not only Nigeria, all over the world. Even my brothers, the one that in UK, the one that are working now.
All right.
Yes, he work under contract. He work because of a cheap labor. Their citizens will never accept it. I know all this.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Kash. We need to move fast because
okay, bro. Please let me just line up and let everyone understand.
No, they understand you now. They really understand you. They really do.
Yeah, the system of this world and the whole countries. It means there is a lot of graduates in Nigeria without job. There is a lot of Nigerians that have work without job. Because I could remember when I was having my first building, it was a Ghanaian construction and it was like very active. And there is nobody, everybody that is in another country has the opportunity of a job. But in your country, as a citizens or whatever, all these things is like that.
All right,
our government contribute.
We have to go.
We mustn't even like say we mustn't help our government.
We have to go, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Mr. Tikash, thank you. We really have to go.
You can cut me off.
Thank you. All right. Now let's move to another topic. Let's move to another topic.
We're in that's why everyone is opportune to have it.
Mr. Cash, Tikash, now wow. Now let's just move ahead now. Hey, Daddy Ben, good to see you, sir. Let's move ahead. Just yesterday, Oriyomi and Olori was released on bail. I don't know if you hasn't released or discharged on bail. I don't know which name the lawyer they call her. Anyway, they were granted bail yesterday. And by the time this man, Oriyomi, got to his studio, to his radio station there were a lot of people waiting there for him. And then, singing, dancing, jubilating, and what have you. So let's look at it from this way. The people that were jubilating for Oriyomi that he was granted bail, and Naomi, what of the parents of those who were Kpai for the incidents? Do you think that they will also be dancing and jolly the way those people went to Oriyomi's studio to greet him with drums and bands and dancing and what have you? And again, do you think that justice will prevail? That's another point. Again, why Oriyomi, why Naomi, and why the principal? Why were they detained? I want us to look into that one, even though we've discussed it initially when the news broke. But still, I just want us to touch light, put up saying, now they don't grant them bail. They will be going from their home now or from their house now to the court. But still, being a personality, Oriyomi Amsat, very close to the governor of Oyo State, and the governor of Oyo State is saying that they need to face the law. Is the governor saying it just to appease those ones that lost their children, or did he really mean it, Gagan? What do you think, sir? Can you read from the lines? I don't know. If any one of you follow it, fine. If not, then we need to change the topic again. Mr. Willie P., I don't know if you're following it. The governor of Oyo State said justice must be done. Oriyomi is close to the governor. Olori Naomi, fine. In Tentacle too, in the Takun, it's spread where the principal of the school also, one of the Islamic clerics also in Ibadan there. Is the governor saying this to appease those ones that lost their child, or did he really mean it? Mr. Willie P. Mr. Willie. Okay, Mr. Willie's not there.
No, I can hear you, but I don't really have a lot of submission on this particular topic. Because I just find that we Nigerians are a very interesting set of people. Because why did they actually? There were a lot of people actually. They went to the front of the radio station. I didn't see that energy for them to protest about the 35 children that died.
Exactly.
Not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 35 children died.
Yeah.
They didn't even observe like a 3-day something or so in Oyo State.
Yeah.
Now what are they? I can understand the sentiment towards Oriyomi because Oriyomi helps people in Ibadan. He's a very popular person, so I understand that aspect. I'm just surprised why there was no energy like this, like protesting why 35 people died. They only had to come around when. Sorry, I'm having a call is coming to me.
I understand. Okay, maybe we should allow you to take the call, and then when you're free,
yeah.
Okay. Mr. Jerry, sir.
Yes. I can understand the reason why the governor removed his hands. Why? Because he's a governor. And as a governor, you need to protect your office as a governor. There is no friendship when 35 innocent children is involved. So he's treading carefully so that they will not come for him at the end of the day.
Yeah, but the governor has nothing to lose because he's not coming back for the third time. This is his last time here. So he can as well just be blunt and just say it the way it is. Your mic, sir. We can't hear you, sir.
So as a governor, he's treading carefully. So from that aspect, I don't blame him. It is not about friendship. 35 innocent children, 35 dead. It's not a child's play. It is not about, I know him is my friend. So he's trying to, he has excluded himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's saying to the world now, I know he's my friend, but justice must take its full course. It's not about friendship. And I think the Oni of Ife has done the same thing as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
5 innocent children is not a joke. And again, if we and the other woman, if they love themselves, I will advise them, after your state is not safe for them all. If the parents of those children don't want to retaliate, some people will take it upon themselves to retaliate. So it's not even safe for them to be in your state at all. If possible, they should just relocate. Relocate quietly. Even when they are going to serve. Because this thing is not, if they finish the case today, does not mean they are safe. The people that will still want to show that they are people, they are somebody, they will still want to do something. 35 innocent children.
Yeah, but is it Oriyomi's fault and Naomi's fault?
People that wants to act will not think about that one.
Okay.
People that want to act will not reason that towards that direction now. We can reason towards that direction, but people that wants to act, that they are pained, that be affected directly or indirectly, would not want to reason that way. You say, oh, so you don't unlike my own now, you got the waka freely, Abi. They come ready to talk, Abi. He's an influential person, he's a celebrity, they know him. So you think people will be happy hearing his voice on the radio?
That's another one. That's another thing.
He will just trigger many rubbish. I'm telling you, he will trigger many rubbish towards to himself, which is not even safe for him. For his kind of job he does, you go to radio, be talking again on radio, be listening to him, and they will say that's the man's voice that killed my child. Hey. Even those that also
what I was about saying, Mr. Willie took it from my mouth. That is the same energy that was used. That same energy, that same vibe was not seen when the 35 when they buy, you know. So I mean, there's something that I can't even lay my hand on, my finger on here. You know, it's a kind of contracts of the thing. You know, 35 people buy, and you guys now went. I'm not talking about Oriyomi now, because he was not the one that called them. Of course, we understand that he's influential, he has fans, but they all went to his radio station there to welcome him. I mean, if you are the parents of one of the deceased person, how will you feel when you see such crowd, you know, that went there to welcome him at his radio station? How will you feel? It's deep, honestly. Okay. All right. Let me go to Mr. Shita. Mr. Shita, please. Mr. Shita. Okay, Mr. Shita is not there. Maybe he's sleeping. Oh, no, he's back. Mr. Shita, are you there? Okay. Hey, Daddy Ben. Daddy Ben, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
I know, my bunge moderator with that too.
Good evening, sir.
When I see you, my belly,
You know this story, we don't talk about before now, and
yeah.
It's so unfortunate that these things happen. You know, I was still one of the people that says they need to get arrested and let law take its course. But one thing we understand about law is that law is not really emotional.
No.
So it depends on the judges, their lawyers. From the perspective they judge it, they look at their case, and that will determine how well they need to win it. But based on general looking, you know, we talk about it that Nigeria doesn't have any good security measures, which we can use to blame them. If we want to look it on a more emotional side, say, why these things, we don't have it? Why can't you pay the money to the accounts, to various accounts? So such is expected that happened, and that's where I blame personally my own opinion. But because law, we not go put law for our hands and say because they need to buy them. And they go, now their lawyer go stand and judge every situation, which I believe that's what actually happened before they put them on bail. And for governor and whatever, Obas and all that, yeah, because their position, they wouldn't want to side anyone because they have children too. And there's this personal relationship too. They look at it on that way that, how about if it happened with me, what will I do? Is people gonna blame me? That's how it's gonna. That's why he can't command the law. Say okay, because I be Oba, I change this law, let it stand. He will not, because na constitution and na law. So it now depends on all party that is involved to be able to stand on with their lawyer to fight out something reasonable. I know some people, if personally, me, I go really feel bad about it, but I don't go put law for my hand. So now their lawyers with law, now I go take charge of this. For those people going to welcome them, trust me, because a lot of things, as Nigeria, as we know Nigeria, the situation we have now, generally as Nigeria, even somebody will eat all your money from your local government, we still have set of people that will go and welcome them. Yeah, below they welcome them now. Not to talk of, you think say the money where he eats, many people not die as the cause of, a lot of people die now. It doesn't really mean say because we see physically people die. Some people die for hunger, say because of that money where they not channel to the right place. But people still go welcome them. So whether good or bad, you will see people that will welcome you for all that. It's always like that. Especially the situation where Nigeria did now. Some people say they will give them small money, mobilize them to go do all these things. Not say come really from their mind. You know, hunger in the land cause a lot of things that happen for Nigeria, you know. So we don't go really look at that welcoming as something much important. Because go check majority of them where they there. You go see whether party member wanting family, this they will go mobilize little 1 or 2 person join. It go make the crowd many. So now the situation where they that crowd be that, and sympathy to those that lost their children, because no matter what thing they do, the children will not go come back again. Life not be photocopy where you say I go do photocopy again. You can say just sympathy, but make it just accept anything we law say. If they say they go give you compensate them, let it be. If not, make they just look and say, well, that's how the journey be. Because if they say make they put law to their hands, it will even worse the situation. Okay, Amalo Jebi, Lori Oro. I know it's painful, but what can we do? They just follow law as if they be. But if personal for me, even judgment and all that, I no go reach there. Anything where they talk, I'll just accept it with good faith. Nothing I can do. Because me, I no go feel go there when they are arguing unnecessary things. For me, that's how it's going. I'm talking personally now. I'm not talking about for me. Apology to anyone that is listening, but I will not go to that law court. If such thing, God forbid, happen, I will not. I'd rather let them do anything because there's no compensation that they will give that will bring those children back. That's what I have to say.
Thanks a lot to that, man. Then, you won't talk about I want us to chew my put, but because I don't have Wi-Fi now, because I got a new place, so I've changed my Wi-Fi to the new place, but I'm still in the old place.
struggling.
Yeah, so I'm using my data now, so I won't be able to go and put the picture of the next story there. I guess maybe some of us will have come across the story. That is the repentant Boko Haram, or whatever they call themselves, that they rehabilitated back into the society, not the village. I want us to discuss about that, but I won't be able to put the banner, on the screen.
But sorry to cut you. You know, say when we they talk our VP in a repeated one, when they don't accept her for society. So how much more? it's so unfortunate that sometimes we forget about the past. Nothing. You remember the time of Obasanjo when he tell all the courtists to renounce, and they did renounce. They give them presidential pardon. That one, not be them. They still use the Kpai people for election. Is that totally say they really renounce? That's one thing we need to always look into. Sometimes we go say we no be God, though say person no go feel repent or whatsoever. But at the same time, old soldier na soldier forever. No matter as it go be, one way or the other, it go still have that situation to happen. So we no be God, sha. Some fit repent genuinely, but trust me, some go enter inside them. You see what happened? I'm sorry to divert a little bit. You see what thing happened for US, where the former military from Afghanistan, they can't join US Army, blah, 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 and keep people during this December period. These are the things that will definitely happen when time comes. Because you go get to a situation where you go say, oh boy, so that's the thing when I go this far with this. One thing, their whole life will definitely come up. So, and people should just be mindful about this. I'm not saying you can't give them pardon or you can't bring them back to any system. Them still be human being, but at the same time, we should be so mindful about everything. Especially we will not get real, in quotes, intelligent body that can monitor. People will get intelligent body self, then they fall victim. How much more we will not really get them. So we should be so mindful about it. I'm not going to put my own personal judgment to them, but for me, I think the thing na error. For me, na error. That's my decision, though. But if I'm going to take charge of this one, please pardon me, everyone. I will just stand in between for everyone to give his own their own personal submission. That one on my own. Make them don't crucify me. Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot, Aliben. That story, the repentant bandit or whatever. Please, I don't know if you've read the news. If yes, then you can take over. If not, just get a context to that news. I cannot bring the picture up here now, like I said. Otherwise, if I try, maybe TikTok will kick me out because I might spend a few minutes to get it on. And TikTok now, when you're not there for a few minutes, they'll just kick everybody out. So, but like I said, I mean, it's all about Boko Haram, or the bandit that was given pardon. That was what's the word again now? They brought them back to society, they integrate them back to the society. Are they dangerous for our society, or are we doing a kind of a humanitarian thing? Say, okay, they're all human, they've repented, let them enter the society back. What's your view on that? So just support it with Oriyomi if you have time. If not, then you just go to that bandit of the thing straight. Mr. Willie P, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back, sir. Yeah.
All right, sir.
Yeah. My own will just be short, because yeah, it will be short.
Every time you say short, the short. When you go begin give us, all of us will like it. We are go ahead, make it short.
No, the thing is, anytime I hear things like this, I don't like come into judgment and say, oh, why is the government doing it? I always like to know why. I think in Nigeria, we make so many decisions and we don't communicate while we are doing this to the citizens. Like, there's nowhere in the world that a terrorist organization, people that you've convicted, there's nowhere in the world where, even though you pardon them, you put them back into military. A pardon is okay, which even though I don't agree with pardon, but even when you pardon them, you're pardoning them to go to military to fight back their former partners. Like, sometimes I think with Nigerian government makes something, I'm like, why are you making these kind of decisions? I'll give you an example. In a case like this, is it because there's a shortage of recruitment in the Nigerian army? Are people not applying to the Nigerian army? Are these particular bandits, are they like specially gifted in combat? What exactly is the reason why you are bringing them into the military? Do they have like special skills you discovered while they were in prison that can help the military? The Nigerian government won't put this statement. There's a reason why you can actually see it when you are announcing things like not just integrate people into the society and put them back into military to go and fight their former partners. And when they are even reintegrated them, these are not people that spent 10 years in jail. They are people that you probably took maybe a year ago, 2 years ago. People don't, let's be honest, someone that is a criminal, 2 years is a short time for them to go back into being a very plain, pure person. I'm not saying there's a timeline to this, but I think the Nigerian government don't give enough reasons why they make some kind of decision. They don't communicate enough. So it's actually very surprising that we just integrate people into the Nigerian army. It's not that you pardon them and you give them 100,000 go and open shop. You are bringing them back into military. I think anybody can just enter the military like that. Is that what the Nigerian government is? Like the Nigerian military is just somewhere you can just come into, you can just commit the crime and just come back and come into the military. It doesn't make any sense. But like I said, I always like to know the reason why they did it. Maybe I didn't read the announcement also. But I just feel like there must be a reason why these things are getting done repeatedly. Yeah, that's what I have to say.
Okay, hello, sir.
All right, thank you. Oz. Okay.
Yeah,
go on. Who is
let me see.
it's
OP, you don't start again today. Okay.
No, just tell me how you gonna put it on person coming next. At least I still get 2 hours to get 1 or 2 things with them.
Okay.
So why you try to sort out stuff?
If you take
how do we go?
Yeah,
OP, the next is who?
OP and Jetayo.
Yeah. Jetayo, okay.
From Jetayo to Taufik or something like that.
Aneya, okay.
Aneya. And then I want to bring San Diego. I don't know why it's not coming up.
Okay, now I know the ones on first, then we'll follow from there.
Okay,
all right.
Okay, easy then.
Okay.
I'll do background.
You hear the story.
Waiting back one talk.
We can.
Waiting back one talk. Now talk this Oriyo no matter. Most of us, I believe we should be logical in certain things as Nigerians. We've been having stampedes back in the years. What have we done? What are the solutions so that things like this will not reoccur? Have we got solutions? No. Yeah. In the Western world, people do not know. As the way I am now, I do a lot of deals that okay, at times I will do my SIA. I have my SIA badge. You go through some training. Do you understand? During the summer, when you have multiple people crowded in a position, the police will be there. Possibly, if they have a program tomorrow morning, the police must be there. The ambulance must be there.
the security men must be there a day before. So when we start gaslighting these people, start criticizing them, and this program has been aired, they've been announcing for about a month or 3 weeks. Will the government tell me they didn't hear? No. So at a point in time, I was like, this thing, it has been happening, all right. Immediately after that happened, another one happened in Abuja, another one happened in Anambra. What is the solution to things? Have we ever sat down to say, okay, how are we going about all these things so that things like this will not reoccur? But all what we want is crucify. I agree, they must face the law, but at the same time, let us be sincere with ourselves. What are our what's it called? If it happened in the UK now, you will see the what's it called? Those parliamentary. They will sit on it. They will sit on that case, and they will touch every angle that needed to be touched. Not just Oriomi, what's it called? Naomi. No, all the two of them alone. They've been announcing that thing. What has the police done towards that? The government, they've been hearing all sorts of things. For 5,000 people to be in one position, what are the criteria? What are the amenities you have to put in place? Do we have ambulance there? Do we have all these things there? Do you understand? These are things you have to tell the people that wants to handle that program. I was fortunate to have like 2 times summer right here, and I've seen the way they handle things here. They've got festivals during the summertime. If you see, they will tell you we are expecting like 3,000, we expect like 4,000. They will start planning like 3 months too. That is when you see that they will tell you we will need like 200, we need like 100 security men, we will need like 5 ambulances, we need like 7. They will tell you everything. But nothing. During there was a time they were doing employment. This is in Nigerian Navy or something like that. That they were told to come and write that they were white. We have a lot of people. So all these things, what are the solutions towards all these things? Have we ever sat down to reason about the solution? Tomorrow again, we possibly, because there's hunger, tomorrow another thing will happen. And what's it called? The person that handles the program, that is the person we criticize. That's the person we crucify. So I believe we should all sit down and let us check ourselves. How can we put a stop to all these things? Not to reoccur again. How can we put a stop to it? I sympathize with all those that lost their children, to be sincere. Because it's not something we should be happy about. But let the government also know. Let us pass all these things across to them. There should be a criteria. If you are holding like 8,000 people, this is what you must have. If you want to bring 2,000 people together, this is what you must have. So that in case of this kind of occurrence, you will know what to do. So please don't let us use sentiments all the time. Let us be logical. Let us look at, okay, how can we solve problems like this? That aside, in respect to that, what's it called, the Boko Haram of it, the bandit or that they incorporated into the society, into the military. Me, I will tell you, once a thief, whoever remain a thief. Once a thief, whoever remain a thief. Once a criminal, whoever remain a criminal. We've got lots of people out there that are looking for something to eat, are looking for a job. Lots of graduates. Why not employ this set of people that at least their logic, at least their reasoning will be different? At least I believe if you pass through the school, if you pass through the higher institution, at least, no matter what, at least you have a kind of a little reasoning compared to an average bandit. That only what they know is just let me carry gun. Everything's not about gun. So these are things that I just in the way we govern ourselves in Nigeria, it's just like anyway, now we. And it is high time we start sitting down to checkmate all these kind of things. Are these things necessary? So it's high time. We can't just say, okay, because it's like that, let us continue running like that. Let us speak out. God is blessing us with all these social media platforms. Let us start using them to speak out. We have to start checkmating some things. God will help every one of us. I rest my case. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ope. You gave your submission when you made mention about solution, and you didn't really touch on that solution, which we think we need to start looking into on that the 35 people that died. And what do you think, on your own opinion, what needs to be done, and who is to be blamed in this situation, and why you think those people need to be blamed? We just need that solution, at least your own suggestion.
Like I said the other time, right? The first thing to do is, before you handle any program that will accommodate like 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, you should inform the necessary authorities. You must inform. You alone, we cannot sit down and start planning about 5,000 people, and you know the kind of situation the country is. Do you understand? So you need to inform the police should be involved, right here, the council the council will be involved. So these are things that they will be the one to tell you, so that there won't be any problem. What are those things? They know where to go to. Do you understand? These are things that, because it is being heard, they announced it on the radio. That's okay. What are the necessary things? When you go run for Wala, that's the basic truth.